So now let's talk about the integration between the container services of AWS and your on-premises deployments. So the first one is Amazon ECS Anywhere, which allows you to easily run containers on customer-managed infrastructure. So that means your on-premises servers, your VMs, and so on. And so that allows you to deploy any Amazon ECS task in any environment. So we have the cloud and our corporate data center, and we're going to leverage the ECS service, the ECS control plane, to manage our containers on premises. So for this, we need to install the ECS container agent and the SSM agent on premises on our servers. And then we will specify the external launch type for our services and our tasks. And so therefore, the ECS agent will register with the ECS cluster. The SSM agent will register with the SSM service. And then from there, we can use the ECS service directly from the console on AWS to launch our containers. So as you can see, there's a tight connection and an internet connection between your cloud and your on-premises data center, which allows you to use the ECS service to connect and launch containers on your corporate data center. So you must have a stable connection to your designated AWS region. So the use cases for Amazon ECS Anywhere is to meet compliance, regulatory, and latency requirements, and to run apps outside of AWS regions and closer to other services, which allows you to perform, for example, some on-premises machine learning, video processing, data processing, and so on. So here we bring the benefits of ECS on premises, and we need an internet connection between the two. Now for Amazon EKS Anywhere, even though the name is similar, the concepts are a little bit different. So here we want to create and operate Kubernetes cluster created outside of AWS. So on your on-premises data center, you're going to create an EKS cluster. For this, we will leverage the Amazon EKS distro, which is the Amazon's flavor of Kubernetes. That's their own release with a bit more tools on top of it. And that's the one they use to run Amazon EKS service. So you can install the same distro that they use to run EKS on premises. And the reason why you would use the Amazon EKS distro is to reduce support costs and avoid maintaining redundant third-party tools. So as you can see, this works without any connection to AWS. So to get this EKS cluster started on premises, you must use the EKS Anywhere installer. Then if you somehow, but this is optional, wanted to connect the EKS cluster, the EKS Anywhere cluster into AWS, you could use the EKS connector. And using the EKS connector, now Amazon EKS can manage your EKS cluster on premises, which gives you different modes. So you have to define a mode, and you can be either in fully connected or partially disconnected mode. That means that there is a connection between your on-premises data center and Amazon EKS, and therefore we can use the EKS console to manage our Amazon EKS cluster on premises. The other mode is a fully disconnected mode, in which case we don't have a connection to AWS. We just install the EKS distro, and then we leverage open source tools on premises to manage your clusters. So this gives you different modes, but nonetheless, with a fully disconnected mode, we can get the benefits of an EKS cluster on premises without having a connection into AWS. Okay, so that's it for this lecture. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next lecture.